Yep. Hmm. Okay. Well, hello, everybody. What we got here? We got Adam. If you're stressed, doing much risk, you should be clear-headed. Team Rocket. Hey, Team Rocket, how are you? Good, Team Rocket. Jeffrey, how are you? Jeffrey says, imagine that. Taking notes, watching charts. What does Jeffrey say? I'm on time. Yeah, look at that. We got Tara, Robert, Ken. Good morning, Ken. Glenn. Good morning, Glenn. Oh, the weekend was lovely. I was in Gainesville for my son's graduation. It was really nice. It was so nice. He's finally graduated school. My son has always been a very, compared to my daughters, he's been an extremely low maintenance kid. Uh, he never gave me any trouble at all, like none, Matt. Like the kid was just like, he was always like a little grown up, you know? Uh, there you go, Murray. So, yay, Stephen, Harry. Good to have you back, Murray. Let me just put my screen up here, get my charts going so we could see everything. And let me just share my screen here. Got this here. I was able to find my charts today. Friday, I couldn't even find my charts. It's a nice swing. We'll cover this one, but I really like this one a lot. Yeah, I saw Marie. I saw, and I emailed you back. Thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun. They had a really tight ship. They were in. They started getting them out. The kids out at 9:30. By 10, they started. By noon, I don't know, 12:05, we were out, and by 1 p.m., we were driving back already. So it was great. Feels a lot like trying to get my wife admitting I'm right, just a stubborn like Carlos, this market, you know what? To me, everybody has a different analogy, but to me, I'll talk about my daughter in a second, V more. Uh, my I feel like somebody is take us in a bag and is like shaking us. Like that's what the market feel like to me. Who gave the commencement speech? It was the chancellor of the school. But that's what it feels like to me. Like somebody just took us in a bag and is just shaking it like this, like shaking it, like shake and bake. That's how it feels to me. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That's how this market feels to me. And I was telling you that last Friday too, how and last Thursday, how you could tell by the number of stock that here's what I was saying. Here, you could tell by this. You could tell by the number of stocks making 90-day highs and lows. There's just not a lot of momentum. 37 stocks making 90-day highs and 52 stocks. Think about this. 90-day high is a 3-month high or low, so it's a good trend. If you don't have a lot of stocks making 90-day highs or lows, and 52 and 37 is not a lot. Matter of fact, this is the lowest we've had all year. This is how do you move? How do you play momentum? Reversals, maybe, but that's not a sustainable way to trade because what happens is you make a little, you make a little, you make a little, and then the trend begins and you move, you give a lot away. But this to me doesn't have any directional bias. It's a very, very non-directional bias. Just kind of grinding, not really doing much. I mean, look at this. Up, down, up. Here's what I'm looking at. Down, up. Just very, very little. There's no, nice, Adam. Good for you. There's no go on, go ahead and grab that from Adam. There's no nah, they didn't have a noteworthy speaker. There was no noteworthy speakers at all. Remember, this is a summer graduation. This isn't a the big graduation. This is the summer. He started in the Innovation Academy mid-year. So yeah, so that's I think that's why. Raise volume? All right, I'll raise my volume, but most folks can hear me well, I believe. Let me go ahead and do I sound low today? Here. Go to my settings. Let me go to my audio real quick. I'm speaking pretty loudly right now, but I'll go ahead and turn it up a little more, okay? Loud and clear, pretty loud, loud and clear, volume is good. Okay, yeah, I thought the volume was pretty good. No rhyme or reason. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to the market. Yeah. He has a degree in science. He has a degree in science. He's going to be going to vet school. Too loud. All right, let me turn it down a little bit if that's too loud. All right, I'll go back down a little. All right, here we go. This is where we started. Right here. All right. All right. He hasn't been accepted yet. So yeah, he just graduated. He's going to work for the next 6, 7 months. He already has half a year. It's hard to get to vet school. So he's going to apply in about 2, 3 weeks, and he's looking to get accepted somewhere around January, February. And then he's going to hopefully get accepted and start next September, a year from right now, to his vet school. So he's taking a year to really get experience. We don't know yet, Bev. We don't know yet. He has a what is it? God, sorry, I'm losing my mind. It'll come to me. The degree he has, it'll come to me. But I know it's a science degree. I know it's a science degree. Yeah, they do, but it's hard to get into vet school. There's not a lot of them. That's the only problem. So as I mentioned, and my one of my daughters is going to be 12 years old. She's still a baby. She's not doing anything. And my other daughter, she is halfway through. She's in Tampa. She's going to be a lawyer. She's always wanted to be. We never even talked about it. She's just naturally born to be a lawyer. And no, not bioscience, not bioscience. I'll get it from him. Yeah. Yeah, not bioscience. No, no, no. It was something very specific. He was talking about it the other day. But he took all the medical, the calculus and all that stuff. I don't know, Murray. I don't know. She takes after her mom and me. We used to argue a lot. Not argue amongst each other. We used to like to argue a lot when we were younger, when we're in our 20s. Then it gets old after a while. But no, we actually never argued. Microbiology, that's it. Microbiology. That's it. Microbiology. Yeah. Microbiology. That's actually exactly it. All right. So let me show you some goodies here. So yeah, she's in the kids are in Florida schools, and God only knows where Rachel's going to end up. Honestly, with the third one, I just want her to be happy and healthy. Exactly, Ken. Yeah, my wife and I would never, I mean, honestly, we never argue. We really do seem eye to eye, which is so good. Yeah, happy wife, happy life. By the way, it looks like we're building a head and shoulder pattern. Look at this, Matt. Head, shoulder, shoulder, doesn't it? Looks like we can just come right back down right here below the neckline. Anyway, yeah, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. And volume, let's just take a quick look at volume. Spy. Yeah, all my kids are really different. Like my boy and girl, they're day and night. My youngest and my oldest, my boy and my youngest girl, they're actually more alike. No, Darren. Well, you missed the momentum levels. Momentum levels are not exciting right now. They're not. There's no real strong follow through. And even even the stocks that I'm seeing that are on my dashboard, they're not strong on a daily. They're strong intraday. That's why I always tell you guys, you got to look at the bigger picture. Right now, the bigger picture is infinitely more important than the little picture. I think so too, Murray. I think so too. I agree with you. So he's done. He went to the best school in Florida. Um, he's done. Interestingly, my daughter's SAT was better than his by a hair, and she didn't get into UF. So the last one you get, that's what my wife keep and I keep telling them. But you know what? As long as they do, as long as they're happy, that's the most important thing. I want them to be happy. I don't want them to do something just for the money and not be happy. Happiness is very important. Like I would hate to be a lawyer. I would hate to be a lawyer, but uh oh, nice, Adam. Grab that from Adam, Matt. But I'll tell you, what I do is I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. All right. SPY is right at the 15-day EMA. We're now above the 100-day. We're moving higher, although I really don't trust this move very much. And I'd like to see the SPY get above the 50-day moving average before really getting aggressive. Thanks, Dale. Very good law school. Yeah. That's a good one, Murray. The third degree. And QQQ, if we look at the QQQ, you could see we're just now starting to hit the 15 and the 100, and they happen to be in line with each other. Okay. Now, with that said, hey, Matt, make sure you're on YouTube and you're telling people and you're answering questions because we had a lot of people on YouTube the other day.
Yep.
So, um, again, we're in wait and see. Also, remember, we have a huge reports tomorrow, and I think the reports are going to be positive. I'm not seeing really negative reports, but the bond market is kind of reacting a little negative. We can also have a PPI that's okay and a bad CPI. That's possible too. The only thing is the PPI is coming out before the CPI, which is really weird, but it'll kind of lower the what it'll do is it'll make folks think that the CPI will be the same as the PPI. So let's keep an eye on that tomorrow, but I'm expecting a lot of volatility, a ton of volatility. All right. I like the fact that Microsoft passed above the 200-day moving average. That's very bullish. But again, going into you have the 15-day here. We got to be careful. We got to be really careful. And again, I'm not excited about what I'm seeing so far. I think that these markets have a lot of recovery to do and a lot of healing to do before we really see some amazing trends come about. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting into TLT the day before a big announcement. That's a red flag. Twilight Zone, yeah. That's good, Rebecca. That's good. Yeah, I just want them to be happy. Yeah, just a wait and see day. Wait and see day. Now I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I'm going to have a gap in green class, gap to recovery, gap to green class in a little bit. And I want to show you a lot of too much data. Too little knowledge can hurt you in a lot of ways. You have to select your gap to green trades very effectively. Matt, oh, I was just asking you to post a link there,
Yep.
but I see that you've already beat me to it.
I did.
You did. Yeah, you sure did. Now I want to show you some examples of some stocks, okay? Amazon. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon's about to be a gap to green. What's wrong with it? Why would we not take it? Same thing, Sean. Same thing. Penny says 8-day EMA. Well, how about the 200-day moving average staring us right in the face? Hey, Pink Sparkles, let's stick to the topics, okay? And let's not talk about trades that we currently have in our programs in here. Let's not try to double dip. Why don't you email me if you have a question? So, We have the 8 day and we have the 15 day, excuse me, the 200 day staring it in the face. And then when we get above that, we have the 15 day, which I really wouldn't worry about too much if it was in the way, but I would worry about the 200. Too much stuff up here. Too much stuff this has to overcome. Way too much stuff. Okay? Way too much stuff. All right, let's take a look at LW. What's wrong with this one? Does anybody know what's wrong with this one here? How many people you got on YouTube, Matt?
84.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sean got it right. Bingo. You got to we haven't triggered it yet. No clear trend above the gap. We're not above 64.50. Yeah, left. We're looking to the left. We have to look to the left, right? Funny no one said that, but remember, always look to the left before you cross the street. Always look to the left. Pow. Smackdown right here. Got to clear this. Okay. There you go. Murray's got us all the problems solved that way. And ZTS, what's wrong with this one? Can anyone tell me what's wrong with this one? Yeah, Cyrus, going down. You can have a gap to the downside. Rochelle says black. What does that mean, black? I don't understand. What's wrong with this one? Exactly. Ben got it right. Too late to the party on this one. Not really. I'm honestly, folks, I use the 15 and the 8 day with gaps more of like I don't, it's not that important. I use the major index, the major ones, 200. I use these more for stops and exits, but not really for entries. But I wouldn't make too much of a thing out of this. No, it's almost filled the gap. It's almost filled the gap. All right. So again, my point is here, too little information is enough to be dangerous. Now, you have a gap has to be very clear. It has to be away from the averages, and also you have to make sure that you don't have continued gaps. I didn't find a good example of that, but you want to make sure it's not like the third gap going up or down. So we got to be very, very careful with our gaps. Let's take a look at DXCM. If it goes above here, right above this level, possibly. It's got a while to go. And volume has to be good. There's got to be several things. But I wanted to show you guys how it's not, it's like, this reminds me of the A line, you know? Oh, it's just the 8 day moving average. No, it's not. No, no. It's not just the 8 day moving average. And this is not just gaps. There's a lot more to it than that. Don't overcomplicating is no good, but oversimplifying is no good either. you know. Anyway, we're gonna have a class on this in about 40 minutes. Mr. Nate Tucci is going to be hosting me. It's gonna be fantastic. It'll be in about 40 minutes. All right, let me give you stocks that I'm looking at right now to the short side, and then we'll do the long side. We got my charts back. World peace has been restored. We could now move on and continue doing what we do best. All right, let's see here. One second, let me just pull something up here. Alrighty, let's continue this. See something. Okay. Oh, he's definitely back. He's back. Albemarle. I really like the stock. I like how it's breaking down. I would put my stop loss about 86 level. Option. We would look at the puts. We would go about 25 days out. 67 delta's fine. 80 put right here. Not too expensive. Gives you plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah. All right. Continue. Next one is UAL. Looks like a an A-line trade. Nice strong trend pulling up, now starting to trade below the A-line right here. Yes, Cyrus, I beat you to it already in one of our programs this morning. Stop loss right here about 80, excuse me, 43, I would say. 25 days out. Let's see. How come it's not populating? There we go. 72 delta, 45 put, September 2nd expiration. W 46 to stop. About 25 days to go. 68 delta, 43 put right here. Oh, yeah. Again, elf breakdown, breakdown, and look at how it's holding up right now to the downside. Real nice. 200-day moving average as a stop. We'll do a spread here. We'll do a 150 versus the 145. Buying the 150, selling the 145. All right. All right. Let's continue. TPR, another pullback trade that I think will start coming back down again. Very good relative weakness here. Lower risk. I would use the 200-day as a stop loss right around 39.67. I'm not looking at seasonality or anything else except technicals for this scan. This is just to give you guys a watch list. Would I? Of course I would. I'm not here. I'm not. Remember, these are not trades. I'm giving you stocks that are on my watch list. I'm not screening for earnings, and I'm not screening for uh, correlation, and I'm not screening for seasonality or any of that. I'm just giving you raw stocks, and I'm hoping that you will do the rest of the work and learn from this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we're doing. This TPR. Yeah, right around there. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Or some trade earnings, some don't. 68 delta, 39 right here. 39. You guys know how I prefer to trade earnings. Nice, Cyrus. Good. So glad to hear that. Um, Zuma. Go right above the 15-day to about 57.73. I would go about 75 delta, 58 put. Roku. Roku is a nice potential A-line type of setup. The 50-day moving average would be the stop at about 58. We would look at 25 days out, 69 delta, 58 put. Schwab. If Schwab breaks this level, it has to break this level first, right around the 61. I think it'll be great short. Cyrus says, thanks, Ken. Finally got one winner from me. Cyrus, you mean all of this time you haven't been getting any winners from me? You've been getting just losers from me? Tough crowd. 25 days out, 71 delta, 66. But again, Cyrus, I'm playing around with you. Right here, it's got a nice descending triangle. You can see that right here. There. Perfect, Matt. Perfect. All right. All right. That's the short side. Now let's look at the long side. And in case you're wondering why I don't go into deep market analysis here anymore, is because I do it in the morning for an hour. Jetman says, by the time I get in, you say you're out. Jaltman, time you say you get in, you're out. What are you talking about, Jaltman? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm usually here till 1 o'clock. Oh, the trades. Oh, well, you could swing them. They usually continue going, like four and all those other they move. The problem is usually people are late to get in and they're usually late to get out. And I kind of take that into account when I give you guys the trade. Most folks swing them anyway, but some do day trade them. Uh, I don't even we got to do a survey. How many day trade them? How many survey? I know that Burmis and others. I know that a bunch day trade, but I don't know what the ratio is. We got to do a survey one time, Matt. In the pit.
Yep.
How many?
I think you can do it in Telegram.
Yeah, yeah, that's something we should do. Actually, I don't know. Oh, look at Brett. That's very nice. See what I mean? Nathan loves the day trading. Jim likes the. Nathan, are my time are my picks in the pit timely for you? See what I'm saying? For one guy, I get in too late. For the other guys, I get too early. For the other guys, I'm too. eh, Yeah, I'll do it on. I'll do it on Telegram. 39 days out. We already covered Schwab. You guys can. There you go. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Fluffy. I really haven't been getting much criticism, which is a good thing. All right, we're now talking about the bull side. We're done with the puts. Look, I told you guys what I was going to do in the pit when I gave you the 160 free trades in the public Telegram channel. I have not deviated one 1% from it. I'm doing exactly the same thing, and my win rate's exactly the same, and my trades are exactly the same. And I'm going to be doing it exactly the same. Thanks, Brett. I hope Matt's getting all of that.
I am.
And Fluffy, too. The stuff from Fluffy. Now, sometimes, Sean, I'll do a trade like at 355. Like last week, I gave a swing trade at 355. That was meant to do a swing. Bev, before we launched the pit, I gave in the public Telegram channel over 160 free trades as an appetizer last summer too. Started when I had my stomach bug, I remember. We had a lot of fun. Yep. It was overnight, all right. All right. 15-day EMA. Nice, Jim. Nice. 24.50 as a stop, maybe a little lower, right around the 15-day. 39 days to go. 25 call right here. PSN. Nice, Phil. Nice. 39 days to go. 70 delta. 85 call. I would go about 87 area here. Still like GoDaddy. There you go, Murray. That's the spirit. Um, I like GoDaddy. I still like GoDaddy. About let's wait for it to come back to the 8-day EMA about 153. But as an option, I would go GoDaddy 0.74 about 150 call. And if you guys see me looking around like this, I'm looking at my monitors. You're not distracting me at all. It's those stocks that we have in the pit that I'm actually just looking at right now. I guess I gave one of them away yesterday, but I'm not going to give the other one away. Holgate. I think this can start coming back up. 98.20 Colgate. 73 Delta. 98. Ah, all right, Carlos. For some reason, I put this short with the longs. So I'm done with the longs, but this is a short that I forgot to give you. So let's just go back to our shorts and add this short. I really like it a lot, actually. Uh, about $14 as a stop. 76 Delta. 66 Delta, excuse me. 1350 put. And another one that I really like that I told you guys in the pit, I'll give it to you because I really like this as a swing potentially, is thank you, Carlos. Is this one a Wolf? I love the name. Name, it's such a cool name, right? For a stock. 68 Delta, 14 put. It's going for about 320 to 340. All right, Matt, take take us through your seasonality for the week. I'll hang out here with you and can you, if you don't mind, can you post one more time uh the class that I have? And remember, guys, I'll talk all about gaps, 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 and more gaps. Me too, Cyrus. Oh, CL. Let me go back to CL. I'll do it. CL. I don't mean to jump around calls and puts. I know it can get a little confusing. I apologize. 73 Delta, 98 call right here. September 6th, 25 days to go. Oh, no problem, Glenn. Something else I wanted to say. Go ahead and take over take over, Matt, and show them what's going on. I really like the price action on the stocks that we're currently holding in the pit, by the way. If you're in the pit, I do like the price action today. It's looking good. All right, let's listen to what Matt has to say. And remember, folks, at 1 p.m., I'll be live. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll post that link again one
Thank
more
you.
time.
We haven't done that class in a long time, and let me tell you, I love trading gaps this way. Love, love, love gaps this way. Go ahead, Matt.
All right. Here is your seasonality to the long side. Not kind of a mixed field today, actually. Consumer staples are the strongest. Tech is actually not too far behind. Other than that, it's pretty bleak over here. On the short side, see much else. You see real estate. That's a low trade sample size, so not too much to worry about with that. And all the accuracies are also pretty low, except for energy. Energy is the only short with a little bit of promise. If we go to 10-day hold, this is kind of our look into the future. We've got lots of low profit factors, pretty low accuracy. Tech does appear to be pretty strong over the next few days. Utility is more up than down, but not by a ton. Let's go back to the long side. And we'll check out short side. This put them all by winners. Get a fair comparison here. All right. Number on the long side 137. Let's go to the short side. Short side number is longer today, 160. That's not the biggest, but that is pretty significant for the short side, actually. We don't see that get, well, two things. One, we don't see it bigger than the long side very often, and that is pretty high for the short side. So that doesn't look great. 10-day hold also doesn't look too good, 28 to 70 and 104 to 60. So that momentum is really looking downside coming up here. We'll sort by profit factors. Check that out. It's going to do the even split here. 269 is your profit factor, a profit or unprofitable, which is pretty much split right down the middle. It's almost exactly half. I think 276 is half with our sample size. So seem to be mostly short, maybe leaning a little bit to the long side. In tech, you see quite a few tech names up here that look strong and consumer cyclical, which again makes sense. Other than that, not a lot to go on. Some big tech names on the short side too. So this does look interesting though. This AON. Look at the chart here. It seemed like it has a lot of volume, but the chart doesn't look bad at all, and the seasonality is really, really high. Spreads aren't too bad. UPS. Let me check it out. All right, 10-day holds pretty short on UPS. The short side doesn't look great. So might be a little bit early. And actually, the long side looks all right for now.
Cyrus, Costco has earnings this week. The chart does look great. I even mentioned it in the pit how much I like it right now, but it has earnings. And Walmart and other stocks that will impact Costco have earnings.
Yeah,
Just
Costco does look
just
good.
something to keep in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I had the same reaction you did.
Costco doesn't have earnings for a month.
What? Are you sure about that? Th-
So I
Wasn't it
think,
on my list? Wasn't it on my list? Hold on a second. Let me see. Maybe I mixed it up with something. It wouldn't be the weirdest thing. Because I really liked it. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see. It's Walmart. It's not Costco. Okay. It's Home Depot. Home Depot. I always mix up Home Depot with Costco. Okay. It is, you're right. And I guess we do have. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for correcting me. This happens all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'll have to add Costco to my watch list. Go ahead, Matt.
yep,
Don't let me interrupt.
good. It's gonna look at Costco's seasonality. Got some my eye though. I'm making funny faces at you up in the corner. Uh, Costco alongside doesn't look terrible. 10-day hold looks pretty good though, and the chart also looks great. Can I check EA? Well, they say it's in the game, and the long side does look pretty good. 10-day hold is not terrible. What about the chart? A little choppy, but I don't like that it's below VWAP though, especially with SPY being above. That's not good. RSG, one of my favorite garbage stocks, looks pretty good. Nice little wick right off the A line. Can't make that up. But it's constituent waste management. I was looking at that one this morning. It doesn't look as good. Oh, and had some not great earnings there. All right, I think I got all the questions. Gonna go ahead and boot you guys over to the 1 o'clock. Have a great day, everyone, and I
Bye,
will
guys.
see
I'll
you
see you
tomorrow.
guys in 16 minutes in the other channel. It'll be great. Me and you and Mr. Tucci will all get a chance to hang out.
All
Talk to
right,
you guys
cool.
soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.